Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Monday, July 28th, 2025. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. The UGG is back weather-wise, and I'll tell you, that was a hell of a storm yesterday afternoon. As for your OMG fact for the day, and here is a trigger alert, this one's gross. Wounds infected with maggots heal very quickly and without the spread of gangrene or other infections. I told you it was gross, but I'm going to stick with antibiotics, thank you. Anyhow, we do have a lot of news today, so let's get into it, shall we? The Anne Arundel County Police have arrested a 58-year-old man from Gambrills following a lengthy investigation into allegations of child sexual abuse connected to Elvaton Christian Academy in Millersville. The investigation began on May 1st when a parent reported inappropriate behavior by a former teacher. Detectives from the Child and Vulnerable Adult Abuse Unit later identified 5 victims tied to the suspect, who also serves as a pastor at a Jessup Baptist church and is affiliated with the Mission Fields International. The suspect, who worked at the school from 2020 to 2025, was taken into custody on July 25th by the Fugitive Apprehension Team. He faces multiple charges, including sexual abuse of a minor, 4th-degree sexual offenses, and child abuse. Police do urge anyone with any information to contact the Anne Arundel County Child Abuse Unit at 410-222-4733, or you can submit anonymous tips at 410-222-4700. The City of Annapolis has released its 2025 annual report outlining its accomplishments over the past fiscal year, and we took a hard look at it. A major highlight is the City Dock Resiliency Project, a $100 million initiative designed to protect the historic waterfront from flooding. While the city has secured state and federal funding, legal challenges and delayed FEMA grants have slowed the progress. The project includes raising the dock, installing flood barriers, and creating a public park with a maritime welcome center. The plan has stirred debate among the preservationists and residents, some of who worry that modern additions could disrupt the historic character of the area. Now, Mayor Gavin Buckley has remained committed to moving forward, emphasizing that the city must address rising water levels to preserve downtown. Meanwhile, the report also reviews public safety, noting a recent rise in violent crime despite Annapolis police maintaining a 60% homicide clearance rate. The department's leadership has faced criticism, including a police union no-confidence vote against Chief Ed Jackson. The mayor, however, continues to back Jackson, citing improvements in community policing, gun seizures, and homicide solve rates that surpass national averages. While the city celebrates progress in infrastructure and safety initiative, it's clear that the road ahead includes funding hurdles, public skepticism, and a municipal election that could shift the priorities. Luminous Health, Anne Arundel Medical Center, has received one of the most significant donations in its history from Annapolis resident Dr. Sally Earle. Her gift will support the hospital's Vision 2030 strategic plan, which focuses on expanding patient care and improving access to high-quality health care. In honor of her generosity, the main North Pavilion lobby has been renamed the Sally and Raymond Earle Lobby, recognizing both Dr. Earle and her late husband. Raymond and I live simply with the goal of someday using our resources to support the community, Dr. Earle said during the dedication ceremony attended by family and community leaders. Hospital officials emphasized that her gift is a catalyst for future growth and will inspire additional community contributions. This donation comes on the heels of other recent accolades for the hospital, including awards for reducing emergency department wait times, national recognition for patient safety, and high performance rankings from the U.S. News & World Report. The amount of the donation was not disclosed at the donor's request. Washington, D.C.'s legendary 930 Club is celebrating its 45th anniversary with an expanded edition of its long-sold-out coffee table book, 930, A Time and a Place. Originally released 10 years ago, the book has been updated with over 100 new pages of photos, stories, and exclusive content. The new edition highlights the launch of the Atlantis, a 450-capacity replica of the original 930 Club, which opened back in May of 23 with a 44-show run featuring artists like the Foo Fighters, Joan Jett, George Clinton. Curated by publisher Roger Goetzman, the book includes concert photography and a chronological list of every single show at the 930 Club, and tributes from music icons such as Dave Grohl, Sarah McLachlan, and Chuck D. I think it tells a lot of people's stories, because a lot of people are what the 930 Club is all about, said club owner Seth Hurwitz. The book is available online and at the club's box office. We do have the links at eyeonannapolis.net. The Rotary Club of Annapolis is gearing up for its 80th annual Crab Feast taking place this Friday at Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium. A hallmark of Annapolis summer traditions, this event draws over 1,000 guests for all-you-can-eat steamed crabs, barbecue, corn on the cob, and other sides. General admission starts at $95 for adults and $35 for children. Raffle tickets are also being sold for $5 for $20, with prizes including cash awards and a bushel of crabs, of course. Proceeds do benefit local charities through the club's Crab Feast grant program. Tickets and raffle entries can be purchased online at annapolisrotary.org/crabfeast. And you want to be sure to give that bonus pod we dropped with event organizer Lisa Mam. On Friday on Canines and Crosstreks, we met Dottie Marie, the coolest and really a neat-looking pit bull puppy ever. She has some siblings, too. Of course, we did have some Subaru news as well, and if you missed it, you want to check it out. And if you love a puppy, you want to listen, and then you want to apply. She will find a home very quickly, as will her sibs. On Saturday on the Local Business Spotlight, we sat down with Chris Ruth from American Canine, all about the amazing work she can do training dogs in her Davidsonville farm. Be sure to give that a listen as well. All right, that's a wrap. First off, thank you, as always, for listening and sharing, and a quick thank you to our sponsors for the Daily News Brief. Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Hospice of the Chesapeake, Fish for a Cure, and Macmedics. Now you want to stay tuned for Ann Covington from CovingtonAlsina and your Monday Money Report, and also your local Anne Arundel County weather. All that's coming your way in less than a minute.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
Next up, we're diving into today's Eye on Annapolis weather forecast. From sunny skies over the bay to storm warnings that could impact your plans, we've got the details to keep you ahead of the curve. Stay tuned. It's all coming your way in just a moment.
Good morning and welcome to your Eye on Annapolis local weather update. Prepare for some serious heat early in the week, followed by storm chances and maybe some relief by the weekend. Today, you can expect mostly sunny and hot conditions with a high near 93. The heat and humidity will make it feel even more intense if you are outdoors, so staying hydrated and seeking shade is recommended. The overnight low will be about 80 degrees. Tomorrow brings another scorcher, mostly sunny skies and temperatures climbing to about 95 with no real cool down in sight and continued humidity. This will be another day to limit strenuous outdoor planning. The overnight low will settle in near 80 as well. Wednesday remains uncomfortably hot with plenty of sunshine and few clouds. High temperatures around 95 again put this firmly in the extreme heat category. It's a day where extended outdoor activity could be risky, so please take precautions. You can expect an overnight low near, you guessed it, 80 degrees. Looking ahead to Thursday through Saturday, conditions begin to shift. Thursday turns cloudy and brings the risk of a couple drenching afternoon thunderstorms. While slightly cooler at a high of around 86, humidity does stay high and storms may deliver flash flooding or damaging wind gusts. Friday may start out with a morning shower, followed by a mix of clouds and breaks in sun with a high near 80 degrees and lower humidity. And by Saturday, August 2nd, the air should feel more pleasant, sunny with high clouds, low humidity, and a high in the upper 70s. Perfect for Navy's Fan Fest at the stadium. That's your forecast. Stay safe in the heat and keep an eye on changes Thursday and Friday and enjoy cooler, more comfortable conditions as the weekend rolls in. I'll see you tomorrow for another weather check.
Have you ever had to wait to get an appointment at the Apple Store? Skip the wait and the line at the mall by visiting Mac Medics in Severna Park, where appointments are not necessary. Mac Medics is an Apple-authorized premium service provider. Mac Medics services all Apple devices, including broken iPhone screens and batteries, and all without an appointment. Most iPhone repairs are complete the same day and usually within a few hours. Mac Medics is also an Apple-authorized reseller and sell Apple products at the same price as the Apple Store. Visit Mac Medics in Severna Park for Apple-authorized sales and service and shop local. Don't wait for help. Call Mac Medics at 410-757-MAX, which is 410-757-6227. It's 410-757-6227. Or visit them online at macmedics.com. You work hard for your money. Is your money working hard for you? Managing and investing it can be confusing. Anne Covington, a financial planner from CovingtonAlsina, has been helping people make sense of it for nearly 20 years. Are you ready? Now, here's your Monday Money Report.
This is Anne Covington of CovingtonAlsina with your Monday Money Report. The S&P 500 set another record high last week, buoyed by a new trade deal with Japan. While the potential for short-term volatility is always present, corporate earnings remain strong. This week, about a third of the S&P will report earnings, and the Federal Reserve Bank's Board of Governors will meet. While the market still expects a rate cut or two this year, Chairman Powell has continued to push a wait-and-see approach as another tariff deadline looms in August. The latest tax law has also changed some rules around charitable donations. While many of the changes, like the SALT or state and local tax cap, go into effect this year, the law won't change for charity deductions until 2026. As more people are claiming the standard deduction, the ability to write off donations has declined. Starting in 2026, taxpayers who claim the standard deduction will be able to deduct charitable donations of up to $1,000 for singles or $2,000 for a married couple. This is in addition to the standard deduction. For folks who itemize, the amount of the deduction is reduced by 0.5% of their adjusted gross income. So for every $100,000 of income, the deduction for charitable donations will be reduced by $500. For earners in the highest bracket at 37%, donations will only receive a 35% deduction. A high-level round number example is that if you made $1 million and donated $100,000, in 2025, you would deduct the full amount and save $37,000 in taxes. In 2026, you would only save $32,500. If you're fortunate enough to be in that bracket and charitably inclined, some tax planning using a donor-advised fund may be worthwhile. If you expect to start itemizing again due to the increased SALT cap, you may want to clean out your house to make thrift store donations before the 0.5% floor kicks in. Your action item this week is to update your passwords. Consider using a password keeper to generate and store strong passwords. Check out our website at CovingtonAlsina.com or our Facebook page for more information and our upcoming educational events. CovingtonAlsina is a registered investment advisor. Information presented is for educational purposes only, not to make an offer, solicitation with the sale or purchase of any specific securities, investments, or investment strategies. Investments are all risk unless otherwise stated and not guaranteed. Be sure to first consult with a qualified financial advisor and or tax professional before implementing any strategy discussed herein. Past performance is not indicative of future performance. And if you don't have a financial advisor, come talk to us. This is Anne Covington with CovingtonAlsina.
Ahoy, captains and anglers. What better way to spend a day on the Chesapeake Bay than by fishing and fundraising for a cure? Join us for the 19th annual Fish for a Cure tournament, Paul C. Detter's Captain's Challenge and Shore Party, Saturday, November 1st at Safe Harbor, Annapolis. Fish for a Cure supports Luminous Health Anne Arundel Medical Center's Gayton and Joanne D. Cesaris Cancer Institute. Event proceeds directly support the Cancer Survivorship Program for patients recovering from all types of cancers. Gather your crew and register your boat today at fishforacure.org. Again, that's fishforacure.org. You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.